Millions across Singapore are mourning the loss of the country's first Prime Minister, Lee Kuan Yew. He was 91 years old when he died this morning.
With more, we turn to Paul Yee at the News Center. Paul, this man has been described as a true giant of history, not only for his contributions to Singapore, but also the greater Asia region. How are the people of that country coping?
Well, of course, there's a deep sense of loss across the city-state. In the wake of Lee's death, the government has declared 7 days of mourning, and world leaders are also paying tribute. And despite criticism of his tactics, Lee is widely seen as the mastermind behind modern Singapore's tumultuous path to a wealthy global financial hub. Arirang's Kim Ji-yeon has more.
Singapore's founding father and his first Prime Minister, Lee Kuan Yew, passed away on Monday at the age of 91. His eldest son and incumbent Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew declared a week-long period of national mourning after announcing the death, saying his father passed away peacefully at the Singapore General Hospital. Lee Kuan Yew was admitted to a hospital early last month for pneumonia and had been on life support ever since. For days, thousands of people have been leaving flowers and cards praying for his recovery, but now those messages are filled with words wishing their revered leader farewell. The Cambridge-educated lawyer was one of the most influential figures in post-colonial Asia. He's credited with transforming Singapore from a British outpost to a global trading and financial hub in just a single generation. Singapore became one of the world's wealthiest nations during Lee's rule. His GDP per capita stood at around $13,000 in 1990, soaring up from just $400 in 1959. Even after stepping down as Prime Minister, Lee was a towering figure behind Singapore's rise into an Asian economic tiger. Last year, the country's GDP recorded over $55,000, Asia's highest and the world's 8th highest. While he is praised for raising Singapore from rags to riches, Lee was criticized by some for his harsh handling of dissenting views to his authoritarian rule. Alongside his market-friendly policies, Lee held strict controls over the press, public protests, and his political opponents. Despite the criticism, a chorus of tributes followed from world leaders, including U.S. President Barack Obama, who hailed Lee as a true giant of history who will be remembered for generations. UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon said Lee was a legendary figure in Asia, respected for his strong leadership. Kim Ji-yeon, Arirang News.